Good morning. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen right now. And we are going to pop on to some ideas. So I'm going to make this as big as I can show you. Let me figure that part out. And what I'll do is I'm going to show you some art from many years I've been in business. When I think of, I don't have to recycle, we can come up with something totally fresh, but then I think repurposing art that's worked is a really great thing to do. So I'm going to click through some things. You can pause the video, take a screenshot, or you can write the name of the art and I'll give you the ideas. I'll try to go slow because I talk fast. So this is the henna I was telling you about. And the way it sits on the shirt's really nice because like the neckline's here. So it creates an asymmetrical drawing. I love it for spring. I can change these words and come along this line. So I was even wondering some of the words we talked about, like, you could do love, love's too long. You could do love is the answer here, and I could elongate that part. Or we could use another word that's a really great statement. Feel bliss. Could be feel bliss or awaken. So there's lots of words we could put here. But it executes and prints really nicely. And I can go in and change the little elements if we want to add little ohms in or that kind of thing. So I think this could be really good. This is a faux Sanskrit font that people use for you've seen it before, I'm sure, with yoga studios, but it works really well in this particular art. I think with Jivamurti, everything's so snake driven with them. This one is complex, but it's kind of cool. So this sits on the shirt this way. These are peacock feathers, and then it's a Sanskrit chant, talking about the meaning of peacock feathers. But I think I'd switch this out. I like the script, but it might be fun to write something there, or it could be very, very simple. Again, you could put really bold, love is the answer, mixed with a layer. So that could be fun. I'm just going to pop onto this one. Oh, yeah, I don't love this one. Ooh, I don't like that one at all. Okay, now I'm going to go back over to Kripalu. So I have on this computer, I have all the way back to 2011. So I'm just going to click through, and we can know that we can reinterpret, we can add art elements, we can do all sorts of things. This is from a long time ago. You may have remember this one, but it's so cute, right? So that could be revisited. What's this one? Some of them are not going to be great. Oh, we've seen that before. Oh, this one, I'll come back to this in a bigger version. This is an ohm with a spiral that was actually written with a guest at Kripalu. It's really pretty. So I'll come back to that. So I'm just going to click through. This was for healing arts. Obviously, if you want to do something like this for the shop, there's no problem doing that. What's this one? I'm trying to remember if I actually ran that. I don't think I did. This was back when we did this little spiral. This was really actually a nice selling shirt. We did I can't really make this bigger. This was the Kripalu Om spiral, which is really beautiful content about the experience someone had at Kripalu And this is just Kripalu with the spiral down the lower left. It doesn't really execute that big, but that could go on a basic on a 6400. That might be really fun for you guys. Then there's Kripalu Outdoor. Pilgrim didn't do great. Words. Oh, and here's the spiral. It's pretty cute. Like the letters, it's in that font Papyrus that lots of people have used. And it's kind of a deeper t-shirt. It sold really well. And I think it has to do with the uniqueness of the capitals and lowercase and like this feeling really hand-drawn. So you call that the Kripalu Yoga Spiral. And these are going back. this will backdate me. Oh, this is really wild. We didn't run this shirt, but that was cool. There's wild things like that we can definitely do. Let me just try to find the art. We did this whole group of shirts like this. You might remember them. They sold really, really well. I don't know if they're outdated or not. So we just did Get Inspired. The 2-color definitely did better than the 1-color. So see what I have here. There's the 2-color. We did the orange. That always sold great, especially on like a violet tone. And then we did like these violets sold really good on white. These did really well. Super great. Oh, Stretch Yourself. So there was And Breathe, Stretch Yourself, and Get Inspired. They all did great. And you could do a little Kripalu here or the Ring of Fire on the back. You can even do a little Kripalu Ring of Fire, maybe not below it. It's just so basic. So Kripalu. Then we continued with that year. That was just the basic. There we go again, which is the this is actually a little bit different. This is Breathe, Relax, Feel, Watch, Allow. So we redid that with different words than the original one. That's interesting. Ugh, no, don't do that. Spring color ups. This will be a long thing. Best designs. The Wordles are, I think we've done those. But you never know. Like those did sell really, really well for a while. I think it depends on what you place it on. Like that's definitely not for a tank top. That's for something that's got like a short sleeve. Here's that spiral again. Okay, so let's see what comes up new. This was cute. This is like, I wish I could blow that up. Let me see if I can. Or if I can't. But this is Kripalu layered over an Om. I don't remember that being really great, but it could be cool. I like that for a tank top because it's not big. Then we did the Sanskrit spiral, which I don't think you're carrying the Sanskrit spiral. Oh, why are you not carrying Sanskrit spiral? So that would be good. That's always done really well. I have one where I put Kripalu at the end. We didn't do it for you. I did it for Miyamo and someone else, and they did really well. So that could be fun. Then you aren't paying for a back print. This is really old. It looks so warped. It's really not warped, but that's cute. That one did great. Then we have more. Let's see. That's just like what we're doing now. This we did for a while. So there's this really light flower with the Om layered, just says Kripalu. That's a really cute one for a tank top also because it's not a lot of heavy ink and it's good for like a lightweight t-shirt, like the Style 5030. That'd be cute. These are just more Get Inspired. This is a close-up of this part, which this this tri-spiral that sits in the corner of the shirt or could go in the back, but people loved it down here. It says, and breathe, get inspired, stretch yourself. And it repeats that in this little kind of triangular shaped spiral. And that's your mandala. We're going to come to a place where I've really colored up the mandala differently, which I think could be unique, but it does look better with higher contrast. So let's try to stick to that. That's spinach Buddha. There you go. There's the Kripalu layers. I just have to be really careful of the colors that I pick because this and this need to contrast, and then both need to contrast with the shirt color. We had little bra camis back then. Oh, another spiral with the ohm. And then, oh, just more get inspired. This was a really strong program. It might be worth revisiting. Or we could do like love is the answer with 2 colors. That could be cool. This, I think, is where I played with, oh yeah, it looks so odd though. It's good for men, this one. I don't like it for women. Oh, there's nothing on the second page. I know I have more versions. It's pretty heavy. I do like that for men though, on the front. That could be pretty cool. So that would be the Kripalu, you could call it Kripalu silver mandala, or like multicolor mandala. This, not exciting. Ring of fire. Uniforms. I'm just kind of blowing through this. Totes. I don't know what this is. Oh, and breathe. Yeah, that was cute. 2017. We definitely expanded that year, you can tell. So what did we do? We're still missing a Ganesh for you guys. I don't know if this does the trick. We could put a cute circle around it with like words circling. That might be fun. Like remove your obstacles and shine your light, something cute like that. Then we have Be Love come in, then, which we're still running without the itself. Oh, there's your hoodie. This was not very exciting. It doesn't mean it's not doable, but it doesn't really mean a lot to me. We carried it for you guys for a while. Then you have what was this one? Interesting. Okay, so this was, that looks pretty crazy. It's kind of fun though. So this is your mandala colored up. I gotta pull this one up bigger because it's really interesting art. I'm gonna pull that up because I don't know exactly what that is, but it's pretty cute. I can make it less chaotic. You can let me know what you think. But I kind of like something bright for you guys. Then we have a little beanie that we did with that, right? Back then, summer, we ran that. Oh, we did Find Your Center, Mind Over Matter. But we have a little ohm. I forgot we had that little ohm. Oh, with a Kripalu down there. Ooh, that could be cute. Ganesh. Oh, that's probably the same thing. Then I think this was done, it was kind of wild, funky. It printed better than it looks here, but that was the Thrive. You're probably overloading. Anyway. Kripalu seeking teas. I don't know what this is. And breathe. Find your center. I did my line sheets differently back then. Kripalu. That's a simple one. So I'm sure you have a bunch of ideas. I think that's going to give you a lot of things that, these are in different formats. Just flipping through some stuff. Oh, there's the one with the little Kripalu. What do you guys think of that? I know it's a spiral, but spirals sell really well. I tried to make these shapes into a box and it just does not look the same. I have the old Swami one, which actually didn't do very well. I saw that. Karma, they have a Rise shirt. I don't know if you guys still do the Rise program. That could also be reinterpreted too. That came out pretty cute. That could be fun, but not with the word Rise, maybe something else. And then, don't know. Oh, that was She Recovers that followed. So I think that gives you a really good idea. I think everything else you're going to be very familiar with. We did things like this for the conference, which are very cool. I think they're a bit retro for you, and they're a different printing process, and I think they end up being pretty expensive to do. Yeah, I'm not ready to go there with that printing process yet. So that's those. I'm going to step off and then I'll come back and show you some other designs that have done really well. Sorry if I'm looking off center. I don't have my face in the center there. So that's that part. Have fun. I'll put it up on YouTube.